Is it ever a sunny, beautiful day? But that's not what's drawing the crowds here at Crystal Beach, Fort Erie. It's the ice caves. We're going to be learning all about them throughout the show today. We've got Gay here, who's been living in the area for about 15 years. Gay, have you ever seen anything like this before?
No, never. And it's fabulous. The way that nature has made these walls is just like a rock wall, only it's ice.
I know. It's so neat. Now, have you been coming here every day to check up on them? How did you find out about them as well?
Through a friend on Facebook who was actually posting on the Weather Network.
Ah, okay.
And yes.
That wasn't planned, by the way.
And it's my third trip out here, and I just love every second.
Are they getting any bigger or smaller?
I think they're shrinking. The walls are getting lower.
Yeah, because it's getting a little bit warmer, isn't it? We're starting to see some of the melt. All right, thank you so much, Gay, and all the best. We're going to send it back to you inside with your weather.
Beautiful day out there. Thanks, Kasia. Enjoy. Down Erie, and they've helped to create some beautiful ice sculptures. Crystal Beach is where Kasia is today.
Yeah, we're in an ice cave, literally, at Fort Erie, at Crystal Beach, I should say. And we've got Heidi, who, she admits that she's a weather geek, so we're happy to be talking to her, as well as her dog, Willie. You've been in the area for some time. Have you ever seen anything like this?
Never seen anything like this. It's just spectacular. I love it. Even 2 winters ago, Lake Erie didn't even freeze.
Right.
So this is jaw-dropping.
It is, right? And I mean, you've seen some beautiful sights. You are actually originally from California.
Yes, I am, but I love it here. I'm a very happy expat.
I love it. What we do for love, right? You married a Canadian.
I did.
I love it. And today's weather is just pretty amazing. Would you agree with me?
Oh, the sun is out. You can't beat this.
Yeah, it's really, really great. And we'll be talking more about these ice caves coming up. Back to you inside.
Oh, wonderful stuff. Winter can be a wonderful season. This is also wonderful.
Wow, is it ever sunny? But that's not the big wow factor here at Crystal Beach. We're talking about these ice caves behind us. It's a new phenomenon, really, this year here at Crystal Beach. We've got Dave and his daughter here, Brianna. Dave, you've been seeing the evolution since day one. Tell us about that.
Well, the first time we come down here was after about 3 days of rain and stuff. And it had frozen and everything was all ice and the sun was glittering off it and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then over the last couple days and stuff, we've had like 8 inches of snow down here. And it looks kind of like more of a snow cave, ice cave thing than just pure ice. But it's been pretty all the way through and changing. And I think now they're actually starting to get a little bit smaller.
Right, they're starting to melt. They're fascinating. What do you think about this, Brianna?
I think they're really cool how you can go in them and they're made out of ice, and I just think they're really neat and cool.
Cool. Do you play inside of them? Yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. All right. Great place to play hide and seek, right? All right, we're going to send it back to you inside.
Oh, wonderful stuff. Thanks, Kasia.
This ice cave that we're standing inside of is actually known as a phenomenon called shove ice. And the way it's formed is actually indicative of the weather we've been getting lately. Cold. We're actually standing on top of Lake Erie right now. So obviously a part of the lake is frozen over, but then really strong waves kicked up, very high waves. We're talking 12 or even 15-foot waves. And the waves actually broke up the ice on top of the surface into these smaller pieces of ice and then transported them right up against the banks, the rocks further inland. Then what happened is temperatures dropped ever so quickly, pretty much freezing the waves where they were, solidifying them. And now we have this, a really cool and temporary tourist attraction. In the few hours that we've been here visiting the ice caves on Crystal Beach, I should say, we came across a lot of people, and a lot of people actually found out about this through Facebook, through Twitter. Wes over here and his dog Bailey, how'd you find out about this?
Actually, it's the talk of the town. I've heard it from quite a few people.
Yeah.
And they've been down here. I was actually took a ride down here on my snowmobile on Saturday, and there was hundreds of people out here.
No way. So what was your first reaction when you first saw the cave?
Well, this is my first time seeing them up close, but it's pretty incredible, really.
Isn't it?
It
It's
is.
so neat. Do you have any idea how they form?
Probably just the wind at the start of the season.
Yeah.
And rough.
You got
rough
it.
seas, yeah.
Yeah, the rough seas, the winds, pretty much it. All right. Thanks so much for talking to us. We're going to send it back to you inside with more on your cold weather story.
Well, the cold's also been good to keep the snowpacks intact, so Ski Hill's pretty happy about that. And the Family Day long weekend's coming up.